When we say net operating income, we mean EBITDA, earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization. So to model your final take-home pay, you need to think through your strategies around those additional potential expenses. The first thing to think through is your debt service. The higher the percentage of the business that is financed, the more it will impact your cash flow. Some of you are looking to leave your current full-time job and replace it with FedEx. So for you, it's essential for that business to provide cash flow to help replace that job. Others of you are viewing this as more of an investment. So your primary concern is the equity and future value of the business. You may also have an intention to pay your debt off at an accelerated rate. Those two different strategies will lead to very different debt strategies. It's important to reverse engineer and think about how much you need to take home, then look for a business that can create that amount. It may lead to financing 80% of the purchase price or buying a business completely with cash. Regardless of the path you need to take, we'll help you model that and identify a business that fits your model. After debt service, the other main category to consider is CapEx, capital expenditures. This is how much you'll need to spend on your fleet. You'll typically be buying a business with the fleet included, but there are two main reasons you may have to spend additional amounts of capital on the fleet. The first is to replace vehicles that wear out and reach the end of their life. Now, vehicles will wear out at a different pace depending on your territory and the mileage driven. The higher the mileage, the more often you'll have to replace vehicles, and the more you'll need to set money aside for future fleet purchases. The other reason you'll need to spend on the fleet is to keep up with growth. If your business grows at 30% year over year, you need to continue to purchase additional trucks to keep up with that growth. The last number to consider is anything you may have to pay in taxes at the end of the year. For most of you, you'll be able to offset your taxable income by a large amount, if not completely. FedEx Ground is a very tax advantageous business, so this may not be an expense you encounter, but it's still worth reviewing and preparing with your accountant. What remains after those expenses is what you can pay yourself. So no matter what your strategy is, we'll work with you to help reverse engineer and model those expenses to help you find a business at the right size, the right price, and the right income level.